Here, aka Gene, what's going on, everybody? So there's been a lot of questions, obviously. A lot of people are asking you guys, you're subscribed to my channel, you want to know when I'm here, and I have to rightfully answer that. Of course, it's New Year's now. I just want to say Happy New Year's, of course. Hope you guys are having a great time and preparing yourself for 2015 now, as we have many months ahead for this year. 2014, there's a lot of things that happen to me throughout 2014. A lot of bad things, a lot of good things, and it's all part of the life experience, of course, and another thing to expect throughout 2015 as well. So I just want to sit down and talk to you guys about what I went through, in case you guys are recently subscribed to my channel or just subscribe and want to know a little bit about me. Holy shit. Alright, so first of all, at the beginning of 2014, I was grinding quite a bit of chat roulette. I was quite energetic and I absolutely enjoyed it. And the thing is, as months went on, I personally, I don't know, the certain people you meet there, it's like, it's just a bit time consuming. It is definitely time consuming, because the main goal for a lot of people in chat roulette is to obviously meet the opposite sex, and quite often you end up meeting some people and just like you spend many hours ending up having to skip, or you being skipped, right, which is kind of expected. So I thought I was not being productive. I wasn't really making the most out of the time that I had. As you know, I pretty much sit all day at home anyway, and I want to create proper content. So as you know, I do enjoy playing GTA 5, and I want to make relevant content to what I do love doing. And of course, with that being said, I do love chat roulette as well, and I'll be doing that. But in the early stages of 2014, like halfway through, I guess you could say, I was diagnosed with diabetes for I think, yeah, it was kind of a shock, because I was type 2, and obviously type 2 comes down mainly to the being overweight, or it could be genetics, because obviously both my parents are diabetic as well, with type 1, type 2. So I had a very high chance of getting it myself, so I ended up getting that. So that was kind of a depressing time as well. So I wasn't really in the motivated mood to go and do chat roulette myself. So that's the reason why there's quite a delay with that series. I haven't really focused on that, but I'll be certainly getting back to it. But the thing is, right, the one thing I did want to say is that throughout the experience of 2014, I also ended up consuming a lot of THC every single day, which wasn't really the greatest thing, especially when I had to be productive. But that doesn't really make me productive. It makes me lazy as fuck, and it ended up making me overweight as well. And I'm extremely overweight compared to how I was in 2014. So what I've done is I've signed up to the gym, which is literally a few steps away from my house, for 25 quid a month, which should be good. But obviously gym is not everything when it's mainly down to diet as well. So I'm going to completely cut down on THC for 2015 and just completely fix up my diet and my appetite as well, because that's kind of fucked up at the moment. Because the thing about me now, and the thing about what THC does to me personally, is if I don't consume it, I don't want to eat anything. But when I do consume it, I want to eat the entire world up. So that's sort of how I come here. So basically what I'm saying is, obviously it's not a bad thing, right? But it's to do with personal life choices. Sometimes you just gotta move on with things, and I've come to a stage where I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna move on with THC. I've consumed a lot of it the past couple of years, to be honest, and it's given me the greatest experience at certain points, and now it's time to move on. So certainly it's moving on for the good, I guess. But something I wanted to share with you guys. Obviously a lot of you guys don't know much about myself. I don't really tend to make that many videos about myself as of recently anyway. So just want to cover that. And you may obviously notice me in those sort of states in live streams as well, and it's not that pleasant, I guess. It's mainly, I don't know, man, it's obviously to do with a lot of influence with the people around you, and of course the sort of the social group that you're in. But it's been a nice time of 2014, but 2015 is going to be different, and it's going to be something that I'm just going to make sure I focus properly on myself, make sure I go through a positive end and being healthy, because that way there will be less stress and less depression and all of that crap which I've been having recently. But at the end of the day, man, gotta enjoy what you're doing in life, man. That's all that matters. It's New Year's now, people, and 2015, you gotta cut down any of the negativity that you've done in 2014 and move on, man. It doesn't have to be a resolution, it could be anything. Just completely cut down on something and move on to another thing, man, and try that out and try something new, and make sure it's positive as well, because that's the thing that we require and that we need to keep us going, keep us motivated, man. Sometimes in life, it's not only just You know, it's not just the simplest things that you gotta worry about. Sometimes it's those bigger things which, you know, you think you can't do, but perhaps you can. You gotta really just push yourself and try it. And those things could move you up in life. And sometimes, you know, sitting around doing nothing, it's just a bit bummy, isn't it? It turns into a slug. And that's why I'm completely cutting down on that. But yeah, certainly when I came back onto this game, right, I got this footage today on this race today. Snow was still there, so obviously that's expected because of how the servers have been over the past few days due to hacking and whatnot. So they brought that back, I guess. Hopefully this actually does go away, because I'm kind of tired of being forced to race on snow. Obviously reduced traction and whatnot brings more variables into the scene, which will sort of reduce that smooth racing experience that you get for consistency through normal roads. But this was an awesome, intense race. Turned out to be a photo finish near the end. He nearly had me on the inside, but I managed to shut him down. But that was an awesome race. But I got another race like this coming against the Centorno, actually. So I expect to see that. But snow racing is fun, but it kind of gets a bit stale, especially when you're forced to do it for a few days now. So definitely can't wait to go back to normal racing. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have an awesome New Year's. And yeah, hopefully covered some little background about me, how 2014 went for me. But 2015 should be a fresh start. Hopefully for you guys too. Shall I get sign out? Good night, peace. Yeah.